Hi students, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to discuss the concept of common tangent when the circles touch each other and the relative positions of two circles. See that first we are going to define common tangent. Observe the diagram. Here, this is the first circle and this is another circle. This is the line. A straight line L is equal to 0 is said to be common tangent to the circles S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. If it is a tangent to both the circles S equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. That is the definition of common tangent. Common tangent means if a line, a straight line you take. If a straight line is said to be a common tangent to the circles S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0 if it is a tangent to both the circles S equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. We observe this in the diagram, in this diagram. S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0 is the both the circles and line L is equal to 0. It is touching this circle as well as this circle. So this line L is called common tangent. Common tangent. This is the first concept in this. Next step. The two circles are said to be touch each other if they have one common point. If they have only one common point. One common point is enough. See that when we say that the two circles touch each other means they are having only one common tangent. Here two possibilities are there. We will show in the diagram. Suppose the two circles will be in this form. This is S is equal to 0. This is S dash equal to 0. Two circles are there. They are touching at the point P. The two circles are said to be touch each other if they have only one common point is there. So by observing the two circles are touching externally in this diagram. Two circles touch each other externally. This touching point is called point of contact or common point of contact. This is called point of contact. Suppose the circles touch each other internally. We'll see that. diagram in this. This is S is equal to 0. This is another circle, S dash equal to 0. Both the circles are touching this point P. This point P is called point of contact or common point. Both the circles touch each other at this point P. So these two circles touch each other internally. Two circles touch each other internally. We'll see in the diagram. We observe in the diagram. These two cases will arise. After that, we are going to discuss the relative positions of two circles in the plane. That is very important in boards and in competitive exams like JEE, BITSAT. We will discuss now. Now, we are coming to the concept of relative positions of two circles. Let C1, C2 are centers and R1 and R2, R1, R2 are the radii of the two circles S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0 respectively. Of that, C1, C2 represents the line joining, otherwise the line segment joining C1 and C2. Joining C1 and C2. That means the distance between the centers. After that, calculate R1 plus R2. This is sum of the radii. Fourth one, difference of the radii, R1 minus R2. Why we are taking mod means we don't know which radius is going to get big. It's the difference of radii. Difference of the radii. This information we have to know to discuss about the relative positions of two circles regarding this. The first case 1, observe this diagram. This is very important case. The two circuits S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. Here another circle S equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. Their centers are respectively C1 and C2. If you find out, this is R1 and R2. This is R1, this is R2, radius of first circle and second circle. Observe the difference here, the distance from their centers C1, C2. Distance from their centers C1, C2 is greater than the sum of their radii. Clearly we are observing this diagram. So from this diagram we observe that C1, C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. whenever C1 C2 is greater than R1 plus R2, the two circles do not intersect. That means one circle is away from the other circle. You should remember that the two circles do not intersect. That means C1 C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. And moreover, we can discuss one circle is away from the other circle. This is about case 1. You can write it here. One circle is away from other. Do not intersect means that only meaning. This is about case 1. In the coming to the second case, case number 2. Observe these diagrams. Observe these diagrams. C1 is the center of first circle, S is equal to 0. C2 is the center of second circle, S dash equal to 0. In this, if you observe, and the radius of the first circle is R1 and radius of the second circle is R2 and distance between their centers is C1, C2. If you observe in the diagram, the distance between their centers is equal to the sum of the radii. So in this case, second case, C1 C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. Whenever C1 C2 equal to R1 plus R2, the two circles touch each other externally. Note it, very important. Whenever distance between their centers is equal to the sum of the radii of two circles, then we conclude that the two circles touch each other externally. Coming to the third case, case 3, these circles are like this. S equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. Their centers are C1 and C2. From here to here distance is R1. From here to here distance is R2. If you observe that C1 C2 distance between their centers is less than R1 plus R2, clearly C1 C2 is equal to is less than R1 plus R2, sum of radius. From here to here it is R1, from here to here it is R2, it is more compared with C1 C2. So from this we observe that C1 C2 is less than R1 plus R2. Not only in this case, the difference of these two, R1 and R2, difference of the radii is greater than C1, less than C1 C2 also will come. That means the difference of radii R1 minus R2 is less than C1 C2. So By observing the diagram, these two circles intersect in two distinct points A and B. Whenever the circles intersect in two distinct points, we will get this condition. Mod R1 minus R2 is less than C1 C2 is less than R1 plus R2. So we conclude that in this case means mod R1 minus R2 is less than C1 C2 is less than R1 plus R2. In this case, the two circles intersect in two distinct points. Whenever the circles intersect in two distinct points, then the condition is mod R1 minus R2 is less than C1 C2 is less than sum of the radii, that is R1 plus R2. Next, case number 4. In the fourth case, the first circle S is equal to 0 and the second circle like this S dash equal to 0. This is the first circle center C1, this is the second circle center C2. Second circle radius is R2 and first circle radius is R1. In this diagram, if you observe that two circles touch each other internally. In the second case, we observe that two circles touch each other externally. In this fourth case, two circles touch each other internally. In this case, the difference of radii is equal to distance between their centers. The difference of radii from here to here it is R1, from here to here it is R2. The difference of their radii is equal to distance between their centers. So here we are concluding that the distance between their centers is equal to difference of radii R1 minus R2. Whenever this case will come, in this case, the two circles touch each other internally. The two circles touch each other internally. Whenever C1 C2 is equal to R1 minus R2 mod R1 minus R2, the difference of radii is equal to distance between their centers. Then the two circles touch each other internally. You have to remember that internally. So case number 5, lost case in this. S is equal to 0 be the one circle with center C1 and S dash equal to 0 be the another circle with center C2. From here to here it is radius R1, from here to here it is radius R2. In this diagram, we are observing that the distance between their centers, is less than difference of radii. When this case is possible, one circle is completely lying in the other circle, or the circle do not intersect, do not touch each other, and one circle is completely lying in another circle, completely inside the other. So in this you have to write that statement. In this case, two circles do not intersect or touches, do not intersect, do not touch, and one circle completely inside the other. One circle completely inside the other. One circle is completely inside the other when it is possible, whenever C1, C2 is less than mod R1 minus R2. Here one important note also we have to discuss. Suppose the position will be like this. S is equal to 0 with center C. S dash equal to 0 with center C. Both the centers will be same. That means what? In the diagram, if you observe that, if the distance between their centers is equal to 0, in the note, if the distance between their centers is equal to 0, then we say that the two circles are concentric circles. Then the two circles are said to be concentric circles. Whenever two circles centers will be same, then the two circles are concentric circles. The time C1 C2 equal to 0. We should remember that this is the note. After that, we are going to discuss about how many transverse common tangents, how many direct common tangents we have to draw according to these conditions. We will discuss in the class. Now we have discussed about what is direct common tangent, what is transverse common tangent. This concept is very important in the boards. It will come for long answer question. See that first you have to know about what is direct common tangent, what is transverse common tangent. Observe first these diagrams. Observe these two diagrams with the circles S equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. On here also S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0. Observe that these are the tangents, common tangent mainly, common tangents, common tangents. These common tangents can be divided into two parts. One is transverse common tangent, transverse. One is transverse common tangent, one is direct common tangent. How to say that what is transverse common tangent? What is direct common tangent? In this diagram, if you observe that, if you take this common tangent, for this common tangent, both the circles are either of the sides. For this common tangent, this side, this circle, and this side, this circle. That means the two circles are either of the sides for the common tangent, then the common tangent is called transverse common tangent. So the common tangent is said to be transverse common tangents. The two circles are either of the sides to the common tangent. Whereas come to the direct common tangents, the common tangent is said to be direct common tangent. Both the circles are same side of the circles. See, these two circles are same side of the common tangent. This is called direct common tangent, DCT, direct common tangent. Even this is also direct common tangent. Come to here, for this common tangent, this side one circle, another side another circle. So this type of tangents are called transverse common tangents, TCTs. After knowing the concept of common tangents, internal center of similitude, external center of similitude, the concepts are there. Internal center of similitude and external center of similitude. Internal center of similitude, ICS. What is internal center of similitude? The point of intersection of transverse common tangents to the given circles is called internal center of similitude. These two are transverse common tangents which are intersecting at this point. This point is called ICS, internal center of similitude. The point of intersection of transverse common tangents is called internal center of similitude. How to calculate internal center of similitude for the given circles? S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0 are two circles. Their centers are respectively C1 and C2 with their centers x1, y1 and x2, y2 and their radius respectively r1 and r2. That means this point P, internal center of similitude, divides the line segment C1, C2 in the ratio of R1 is to R2 internally. Why? Because ICS is in between C1 C2. So it is not midpoint, but ICS is in between C1 C2. Therefore, we have to define the internal center of similitude ICS coordinates as like this. ICS is equal to R1x2 plus like mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n in the ratio. R1x2 plus R2x1 divided by R1 plus R2, R1y2 plus R2y1 divided by R1 plus R2. This is the coordinates of internal center of similitude. What is the meaning of external center of similitude? External center of similitude. ECS. What is the meaning of external center of similitude? The point of intersection of direct common tangents is called ECS. The direct common tangents, point of intersection of direct common tangents of two circles is called external center of similitude. How to calculate coordinates of external center of similitude? ECS. S is equal to 0 and S dash equal to 0 are both the circles. Their center C1 equal to x1 y1, C2 is x2 y2. Their radius is R2 and R1 respectively. Here line segment C1, C2 and E, here E point you can take. This E point divides C1, C2 in the ratio of R1 is to R2, R1 is to R2 externally. Why? Because E point is away from C1, C2. Therefore, the division is externally. So, we can define as ECS as same formula. Wherever plus is there, you have to write minus. Therefore, the coordinates of external center of similitude is R1x2 minus R2x1 divided by R1 minus R2, R1y2 minus R2y1 divided by R1 minus R2. Like this, we have to define the external center of similitude. After knowing of this concept, we will discuss about, after knowing the transverse common tangent, direct common tangents, based on relative position of two circles, we will define how many number of common tangents possible. In case of first, that means C1 C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. How many common tangents? In case of C1 C2 is equal to R1 plus R2, how many number of common tangents we have to possible? So we will discuss now. Now we are going to discuss about the relative position of two circles, condition, direct common tangents, transverse common tangent, total number of common tangents. First, I am going to discuss about the relative position of two circles. First case, one circle is away from another circle. In this case, the condition is C1 C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. In this case, observe the diagram. One circle is away from other circle, do not intersect. How many direct common tangents are possible? One direct common tangent. Why? Because for this tangent, both are same side. If we draw like this, here DCT, here also DCT. Like this also we can draw. Like this also we can draw. So, how many direct common tangents? Two direct common tangents, two transverse common tangents are possible when the case is C1 C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. When the circles do not intersect, one circle is away from the other circle, C1 C2 is greater than R1 plus R2. In this case, two direct common tangents and two transverse common tangents. Total number of common tangents are 4. This is about the first condition. Come to the second relative position. Two circles touch each other externally. S equal to 0, S dash equal to 0. C1, C2. See that? Here one tangent is possible now. For this tangent, this side one circle, this side also another circle. So it is transverse common tangent. Like this also we can draw the tangents. For this tangent, two circles are same side. For this tangent also two circles are same side. Whenever the two circles are same side for the common tangent, the tangents are direct common tangents, DCTs. So two DCTs are there, one TCT is there. In which case, two circles touch each other externally. C1 C2 is equal to R1 plus R2. In this case, two direct common tangents, one transverse common tangent. So the total number of common tangents are 3. In the case of two circles touch each other externally. Come to the third case. In third case, we observe that two circles intersect in two distinct points A and B. So we have only possibilities. These are the direct common tangents. There is no possibility to draw the transverse common tangent. This is direct common tangent. For this common tangent, these two circles are same side. For this common tangent, these two circles are same side. So two direct common tangents are possible when the two circles intersect in two distinct points. For that condition is mod R1 minus R2 is less than C1 C2 is less than R1 plus R2. In case of two circles intersecting each other, the two direct common tangents are there. There is no transverse common tangent. So the number of total common tangents are 2. Third condition is over. Come to the fourth condition. In the fourth condition, two circles touch each other internally. Here C1, here C2, R1 and R2. Whenever the two circles touch each other internally, the condition is C1 C2 is equal to modulus of R1 minus R2. distance between their centers is equal to difference of the radii. In this case, only one common tangents are possible. The two circles are same side of the circle. So the two circles are same side of that common tangent. This common tangent is what? DCT. Therefore, how many direct common tangents are possible? Only one direct common tangent is possible. There is no transverse common tangent. So the number of total common tangents in the case of two circles touch each other internally, we have only one common tangent. That is what? DCT, direct common tangent. And come to the last case, is the fifth case. One circle completely lying in another circle. Here center of first circle, center of second circle. In this case, C1, C2 is less than modulus of R1 minus R2. The distance between their centers is less than difference of radii. In this case, whenever the circles do not intersect, do not touch each other. Do not touch each other means there is no possible common tangent here. Common tangent means not only for this circle but also for another circle. So there is no common tangent. There is no such common tangent possible in this case. So the total number of direct common tangents is 0 and the transverse common tangent is 0. So total number of common tangents is 0. Like this, you have to know about the direct common tangents and transverse common tangent according to the conditions. Thank you dear students for watching my videos. In the next episode, we are going to discuss about the problems related to direct common tangents and transverse common tangents. And in intermediate board of examination view, they are asking some important concepts. They will give two circles. Show that the two circles touch each other internally or externally. If touches externally, find the point of contact and common tangent at their point of contact. Like these questions in the next episode we are going to discuss. Thank you for watching and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.